30 years ago in El Salvador, Archbishop Oscar Romero was assassinated as he celebrated Mass one day after a sermon where he had called on Salvadoran soldiers as Christians to obey God's higher order and to stop carrying out the government's repression and violations of basic human rights. Years later, an official UN report identified the man who ordered the killings as former major and U.S. Army School of the Americas graduate Roberto D'Aubuisson. D'Aubuisson oversaw El Salvador's notorious death squads that killed dissidents, union activists, priests, and rebels with virtual impunity. Many in El Salvador suspect that D'Aubuisson, in planning the killing, was responding to orders from the country's moneyed elite, and evidence to that effect has since emerged. Now, as reported by the Los Angeles Times, for the first time, El Salvador's government is publicly commemorating Romero. Throughout the month of March, concerts, marches, and debates honored the priest whose slaying pushed El Salvador into a bloody civil war that pitted a U.S.-backed right-wing government against leftist guerrillas. Tens of thousands of people were killed. Romero is revered in much of El Salvador and the wider Latin America and Catholic world, but he was despised by the wealthy hardline right, which felt threatened by his advocacy on behalf of the poor. The political party that represented the guerrillas now governs El Salvador after the nation's first leftist president, Mauricio Funes, was elected a year ago. Funes honored the anniversary of Romero's death at a ceremony, unveiling a mural of Romero in San Salvador's International Airport. This past week, about 1,000 people marched from the hospital chapel where Romero was killed, chanting a phrase that Romero made famous, quote, "They can kill me, but they will never kill justice."